Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hey everyone!
Hi everybody!
Welcome to another episode of the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm Jossie.
And I'm Mel.
I actually don't think that I have a banner combination for the order that we're in right now.
You
Oh wait, yes I do. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
We're back. Sorry for the absence last week. We decided to just take a break. What was going on last week? I feel like something happened last week and I wasn't really feeling it. What happened?
I don't know.
I was on drugs.
It's solely been because Mel wasn't here. Maybe I was just feeling lazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was wondering that too because I was like looking to, promote on Tuesday. I remember messaging you like, we just didn't do it. I was like, oh, okay.
You know what it was? I don't really think there was anything going on last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with
and I was just like, I don't feel like trying to pull stuff out of the air today. So let's just skip it.
Makes sense.
But as always, guys, here we are on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, don't skip out on that.
Please.
Don't skip out on that.
Yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. Thank you for all the continued listens on our podcast. We noticed that, we have a lot more listens on our podcast than views on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and just click through the video. Just click through it. Catch the TV while you're cleaning or working so you can still listen to us, but you'll be playing the YouTube video.
Yes.
So we'll get
it. Yes. And also for new subscribers on YouTube, our numbers are not indicative to how we really are getting listened to. I don't want people to think that only 5 people are listening to us. We have had actually, speaking of which, it was International Podcast Week last Tuesday last week. Yeah, I don't know if I remember if it was Tuesday or Thursday. Anyways, and we want to just thank you guys for always supporting us. And the reason we can be a part of that is because of everybody. So thank you, community.
Mm-hmm. And our views on YouTube do not reflect our listens. But please subscribe and watch our videos when you can. Anyway, what's everyone been up to this last week?
Busy. Very busy.
Oh, yeah, care to elaborate?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate? I'm in school. I'm in a coding boot camp. Just life, general life stuff as well. Mixed in with that.
How's coding going? Did you code anything cool?
I made like a little game today.
Wait, that's so cool.
Can you wipe out all my debt? Can you get that good?
No, I'm not.
But can you get that good so that you?
Yeah. Eventually,
Wait, what's your game about? I'm curious.
It's not really a very good game. It's like a beginner. It was basically like a random number was generated like from like 0 to 3, and you got to guess which number.
From 0 to 3.
Yeah. It could have been bigger, but like a bigger pool of numbers. And you have 3 tries to guess it. And like you just have to keep inputting a number till you get it, basically.
That's fun. Numbers game.
Playing the lottery was that easy, huh?
Exactly.
Just keep playing until one day you win.
Oh, yeah.
What else have you been doing? Have you done any like fun nerdy things? I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're supposed to say it, Shannon. You used to like, what's the nerdiest thing I did this week?
Oh, sorry. I guess that's right. I should brand it. Yes. What is the nerdiest thing you've done this week?
Yeah, come on, Shannon. How long have you been saying this?
I know. My bad.
Okay. Well, I've been playing a lot of Hades. That's like my favorite game right now. Like when I get the chance.
Okay. I don't know what that game is.
It's good. Oh,
you talked about it last time.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit last time.
Did you?
Podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's about Hades and like the
basically. Yeah. And I watched The Boys.
Today's episode? I meant to watch today's episode because we were recording today. I'm like, I should watch the episode, but I didn't get a chance to. I thought I was gonna have a slow day at work today, and I ended up being swamped, so I didn't get a chance to watch it.
And I also been watching Girlfriends. It's not nerdy, but maybe blerdy. I don't know.
Exactly, blerdy. That's what I was saying when I was watching it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about it.
What season of what episode of Girlfriends are you on now?
I am on episode 16 of the first season. Yeah, the season's
Okay.
not long.
They get shorter towards the end though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, just be prepared for the ending to not be great. Anyway,
You finished it already?
yeah, I told you I finished it.
Oh my
She
god!
also did say that last time.
I'm
I feel like
done.
it just
I'm
came out.
finito with Girlfriends.
I feel like it just came on Netflix. Like you finished it so fast.
I mean, yes, it came on Netflix maybe like 3 weeks ago or something like that. Yeah, I'm done. That's what happens when you don't have anything else to do. You just watch it.
True.
Very true.
Mel, I know that you are in recovery, but have you been doing anything? Have you been watching anything while you've been recovering?
Yes. So I watched Enola Holmes. Did anyone get a chance to catch
Oh, I
that
didn't finish
movie?
it. I started
Yeah,
it, but
I
it's
didn't
like
finish
over
it
2
either.
hours, so I didn't finish it.
It is. I fell asleep. So getting home from the hospital, I was like, I want to watch it. Like, something
Mhm.
funny because I kept watching, like I watched the trailer and I thought it was funny. I fell asleep within the first 5 minutes, which is not because of the drugs, but I always just fall asleep. Anyways, but it's really good. I think it's really funny. It's a very witty twist on the mystery of finding her mother and stuff like that. I like how they throw in Sherlock and Maycroft, but it's not the full focus
Mhm.
of the actual movie itself. So I don't want to give too much away because it's still kind of early because it just came out, but it's really good. Everyone should go watch it if you really want something more lighthearted, but still fun.
Yes, I'm gonna finish watching it. I watched about like 45 minutes, maybe, I think, but then I just didn't finish it. I probably have to honestly start it over, to be honest. So I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like a half an hour in.
What?
I said I'm like a half an hour in. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I also watched Lovecraft Country episodes 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if you want me to go through all that. I have a lot of notes.
Oh, well, we can go over that after. Wait,
Okay,
so what episode? What season just came out? What episode just came out this last week? Was that 6?
I believe that's
Lovecraft?
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go over that. Well, I don't really do anything, but what did I do? I watched half of Enola Holmes, right? I feel like I did something else.
Enola.
Sorry.
I was like, who's Enola?
Magnolia.
Oh, I dedicated like 2 hours to customizing my iPhone home screen.
Yes, that
it.
looks so good.
I did it. Here it is, guys. Oh, you can't see it. Okay.
That's it.
Let me see if it,
Wait till
if it comes into focus.
Yeah.
Put your
Oh,
light
yeah.
down on your phone, maybe? Maybe that'll work.
Put the light down a little bit.
The
Mad
light
bright.
is. Oh, okay.
Mad
Oh,
bright.
oops.
A little much.
It's a little girly. It's way girlier than what
There you
I would normally do. But it's I got my little Sailor Moon theme going on, and it took a long time, but I did it.
Cool.
I like it.
I did it. The only thing that I don't like about these shortcuts, because like that's how you get like the custom icons, is when you do the shortcuts for your app, is that when you open the app now, it goes to the shortcut page first and then it goes to the app. So it takes like a second longer to get to your app. But it's whatever. And you also don't see notifications anymore. So like if I have a text, I won't see the notification that I have a text.
That's
Like,
kind of
on the home screen.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of horrible.
Yeah. So like you'll see it. I mean, you'll get a notification, like you'll get a banner at the top and like you'll get it on your home screen. But like if you walk away from your phone and it's still open and somebody texts you, like you won't see it like in your text message notifications. So like it won't have a little like number of how many texts you have. So that's the only thing. But it's worth it. It's all for the aesthetic,
The aesthetic that nobody's seeing, but it's for yourself.
But me.
Yeah. No, I think that's really cool. You should make a business out of that's some good money. Out of making people's homes.
I actually bought the icons because you can buy icons. Like other people.
Oh, you didn't make them yourself.
Oh, okay.
No, I know. I tried to, but I was like, this is way too much work. So then I saw on Etsy that people sell icons for like $3. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy it and I'm just gonna buy some.
What? That's
like
crazy.
like they sell like all the icons. For like varying from like $3 to like $7. So I just did that, and then it's the easiest way to get it done.
That's cool.
And I did something else. No. I started watching Euphoria though on HBO Max. Ooh. I never got around to it.
Oh, Euphoria is good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's really dark. I don't know if teenagers actually live that way. Maybe like white teenagers. I don't know. My high school experience wasn't like that though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw that out there. It was not like that at all. So I don't know, but yeah, the show's really good.
I guess I can sort of speak to living in a small, very undiverse town growing up for part of my life. It's not that's a kind of an extreme version, but there were people who got in trouble for a lot of drugs and
I was gonna
like
say,
that.
is everyone like doing drugs and like all this stuff?
Not everyone. I wouldn't say everybody, but there are things. There was a lot of like meth lab busts in the small town, and people may or may not have been distributing drugs at school. Yes, so
I mean, people distribute drugs at school here too, but like
but
they're on all kinds of stuff on that show.
Yeah, I will say when I was watching, and I remember mentioning this on the episode, I said it kind of gave me weird flashbacks to high school for some of like the scenes, and so I didn't finish watching it because it was weird. But I like it overall. I want to actually dive back into it, but it's like it's kind of extreme, but also my high school wasn't always known for like the best stuff. So
I was super excited because if you have a cable subscription to HBO, you can get HBO Max for free. So I figured that out, and so I've been doing a deep dive. I'm gonna watch Doom Patrol next.
What's Doom Patrol?
It's a DC show that's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Doom Patrol is good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. And then I feel like I did.
You should watch Harley Quinn as well on HBO.
I watched Harley Quinn already. I told you. I told you to watch Harley Quinn so many times.
No, you're not.
Yes, I did.
I
watched Harley Quinn way before you, Jossie, and I told you to watch it, and you were like,
I don't think that's true.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I started watching Harley Quinn.
Do you have proof?
I started watching Harley Quinn with a person who should not be named back in like February. I started watching that show, and I told you to watch it, and you were like,
So you might be right.
I will say both of you clearly don't remember that you both talk about stuff. Jossie mentioned watching something, and then Shannon mentioned watching Girlfriends. So I think that's where we should end that.
Yeah.
But for entertainment value, thank you guys. You guys you both are hilarious.
I've been playing Among Us like everyone has. That game is fun. We'll talk about that a little later. And I'm finally caught up with Lovecraft Country. I'm up to date with the most current episode. So and I know that you kind of caught up, Mel, up until I think this last week that just passed. So we can talk about that.
All right, cool. So
wait, Jossie, are you caught up?
No, I'm not caught up at all.
Why aren't you watching it? You and Jazz would like that show.
It was really good.
I know Jazz would like that show. I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. Like continue to watch. Because
you've been watching too much Girlfriends, right? That's why I haven't watched.
Pretty much.
I get it. The reason this is because I finished Girlfriends that I was able to catch up on it. So I don't even know. Can we spoil it for you? Can we talk about it?
Yeah, you can spoil it. Yeah. I'm still gonna watch it.
All right, cool. So whatever, Jossie. Okay, go ahead.
There's a lot of details in it, and I think you would probably even forget anyways. So episode 3, which is titled Holy Ghost, talks about, so at this point Uncle George is dead. The only reason, so everyone for that's on YouTube, I'm looking over here because I have a bunch
no. So wait, you're 2 episodes behind because I think this week is about to be episode 8 actually.
Is it? Oh yeah. Okay.
Judging off the description of episode 5. Yes, that was 2 episodes ago. Anyway,
okay. So Uncle George unfortunately passed away, and I really start missing his character now in the later episodes because I felt like Uncle George was someone who had such an important part in the show, and it was unfortunate they just killed it off. I feel like obviously they did it for a reason, but I also feel like it could have also elevated the show a lot more. Anyways, Uncle George's funeral, everyone's sad, and then we fast forward 3 weeks. Letty comes across a huge inheritance who she believes is from her deceased mother, and goes and buys this Victorian mansion in an all-white neighborhood on Chicago's north side, and basically creates kind of like a safe haven for other Black people and Black renters, and her half-sister Ruby, who was a singer, for those that might need a reminder.
Except it's in a white neighborhood, so not really.
Yes.
As you see later
So
in the
not really. Yeah. So they are like very quickly met with not nice people at all. People leave their horn. Like there were these guys who parked their cars right in front of the mansion and would put a brick on the horn and just like tie a rope to it so it just stayed there the whole time. And they kind of just like lived with it, whatever. But what was inside the house was also very supernatural. Weird things start happening, and Letty learns that the previous owner of the mansion was this white scientist named Hiram Epstein, who, with the help of Lancaster, who was a sheriff, I believe, in the town, kidnapped, experimented on, and killed 8 Black people before burying them under the house. And so basically their ghosts are haunting the place, and they're trapped in there with Hiram. And Letty banishes Hiram's ghost, basically. And it's a very powerful scene, I will say. I really liked it. Basically taking on the role of like telling everybody not to be afraid. This is their house, and like she is the owner now, and she will banish him, and she did. So I thought that scene was very powerful, and they gained their house back. But that's not where it ends. So in episode 4, which is called A History of Violence, Montrose, for everybody who doesn't remember, is Atticus's dad that they found in that neighborhood where William led them to. They find these pages from the Book of Names, from the son of Adam, and basically learned that it's in a museum. They have to now travel to a museum, and the Uncle George's wife, who I can't remember her name, and the daughter also go with them.
It's Hippolyta. Hippolyta. There you go.
Hippolyta, and their daughter also head to the museum. Because she has a really weird inkling that Uncle George's death wasn't just like as it appeared. She's a very intelligent woman. So they head there, and it kind of breaks off for the most part. And Atticus, Letty, and Montrose stay after hours to go under like the tunnels and all that in search for these pages that they're looking for. And through that, they have to it kind of becomes sort of like a Indiana Jones-ish style, like booby trap kind of mapping, where they have to go over a plank that starts like disintegrating. They have to jump through stuff, and then things start, like the tunnels that they're in starts flooding. So they have to kind of crack the code with all that. And I really like how strong of a character Letty is. And kind of very resilient and doesn't always listen, but it always works out for her. So while they get these papers, they actually awaken 2 spirit named Jaime. So so Jaime tells them why they have been there for so long, and they vow to like get them all out. But then everything starts flooding because, of course, nothing can be normal. And so they basically are able to escape all that. And so they go back to Chicago. Montrose actually murders Jaime. And because to keep Jaime from revealing more about the pages so that no one else will find out about them, because obviously William's after them. Like there's all these people that are after this. And then William actually comes into town and seduces Ruby. So it's kind of an interesting plot twist. It's like a different way to get to like them. And Hippolyta and Diana, who are the wife and daughter of George, go in search of answers for George's death. So I'm kind of glad in a way George isn't forgotten. And I feel like they're going to, because they keep weaving them into the story, I feel like they will eventually be a huge part of it based off of the answers that Uncle George was. And I'm really sad that Uncle George is not with them. So episode 5, that takes me. Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to start talking about episode 5. I was going to sum it up a little. Episode 5 is one of my favorite episodes, just because it's very interesting to to kind of see like what a Black person's mindset was back then in the middle of civil rights kind of stuff, when like what they would give to be treated like normal members of society. When Ruby kind of comes into William's little flappy wing, and he like starts doing all this experimenting on her with magic, and he gives her this potion which basically allows her to transform into anything that she wants to be. So she chooses to transform into a white woman, which on the first day she does it, she's kind of like freaked out and she doesn't know what's happening. But then after she wakes up and she realizes what's going on, she chooses to keep going back into the body of that white woman and basically living her life as a white woman. And like she does all the things that she wants to do as a Black woman, but she can't because you know she's Black. So she goes and gets an assistant manager job at a high-end department store, and she's doing all of these things. And it was just so interesting. It was just so interesting to look at that mindset. I really liked that episode. It was really, really good. And a whole bunch of other stuff happened. I'll let you continue, Mel. Sorry, I just wanted to say.
No, I'm so glad you really like it like that, because I see a lot of that as well in the characters in different aspects. So you have Atticus, who deals with the war, and you know, as a Black man at that time who came back as a veteran and now has to deal with that, a lot of PTSD, which also just in general wasn't really talked about at all. And so you see that with his outburst in his anger, that Letty also tries to say that she doesn't like. And so, but somehow still lets it, like, their relationship continue. But yeah, so basically gets a job, but notices that Paul, who is also another higher up at this, like her white boss basically, is humiliating and sexually assaulting Tamara, who works at the department store. And so Ruby takes matter to her own hands, tries to seduce him, and ends up raping him with, sorry, I just want to make sure I get my stuff right.
It was a heel.
Yes, a stiletto heel. And yeah, it was kind of a creepy scene.
Yeah.
It was a interesting scene to watch. But and what they call transforming is kind of like a metamorphosis kind of thing, which also I didn't really know what was happening at first, the first time it happened. And
yeah, I didn't know either.
Like everything shedding, I was like, what is happening? So I can enjoy the artwork behind them showing it in that way, rather than like magic, what we think of when we just see someone kind of dissolve into somebody else when we think of magic. This is a way darker version of that. And as for Atticus, so that all happens, and Ruby basically goes back to where she thinks William is, tries to confront William and asking where he and Christina, what are they doing in the basement? Why do they keep going there? And then finds out that William was not William, but instead metamorphosis did. If that's a word.
Metamorphosized.
Metamorphosized.
I don't know if that's a real word.
Christina. So we see that happening as well. And yeah, and then Atticus, who's working on the language of the scripts, basically translates something that causes him to call his former lover Jai. I think I'm pronouncing that completely wrong. In South Korea from his past in the wartime.
Yep. So episode 6, which I'm not going to talk about, but I'm just going to say episode 6 is all about his past in the wartime and how they met. And that episode's really good too. That episode's really, really good. And then Sunday's not this Sunday, as you'll be listening to this, the Sunday before, goes in a completely different direction. I just don't really like, so this show's really all over the place, and like one episode's about one thing and another episode's about another thing.
Yeah.
And so the episode 7 is really strange. It's a really strange episode, and it's so different from episode 6, and you'll see that. But I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, how do you describe this show to someone who's never seen it? What do you say that it's about?
I mean, I think the fact that I have to sit here and write all these notes is very indicative of, like, I can't sit there and just explain, like, tell everybody, yeah, the show's really good, because you can't really sum it up without going into like, then they go here and then there's like an Indiana Jones thing, and then like, I don't know, it's just like a dark tale on like societal, what people consider societal norms back in the day. And it should teach everybody to be better, is basically what that should do.
Yeah, but it's about a whole bunch of different stuff. So when someone asks me what it's about, I'm just gonna tell them that it's about a plethora of things. And that's it.
Yep. That's basically it, because I feel like even the description on like when you look it up was about them going on this journey to find Montrose, but then you found Montrose and now it's like a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, it's really very strange. But it's
good.
also very good. It's very strange, but it's also very good. Yeah. So
that's Lovecraft Country.
Jossie, you gotta catch up and watch it.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good. Like everything you guys have been saying.
Did you only watch the first episode?
I watched, I think, some of the second episode.
Also, Jossie, you are so in the dark right now. Can you turn on a lamp? Like,
I didn't even realize because I was reading all my notes.
It got nighttime.
This is why no one watches our YouTube channel, because you don't have
I'm so dark.
Turn on no, not because you're so dark, because it is dark. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
I can't laugh that much.
Okay, there we go. That's a little better.
You look like you're one of those like old mystery films that like tell about the murder, you know. Tell us.
Welcome back. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Just sitting in the dark waiting for somebody to come home, like in a turn lights.
Yeah. You turn around. Where have you been?
So it's been revealed that the next DLC characters in Super Smash Bros. Moving on, by the way, are gonna be Minecraft characters, which is
so the trailer.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would play with Steve. Would you play with Steve?
Of course.
What are Steve's powers?
Minecraft stuff. He can like make blocks and destroy them.
I mean, I guess that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But still no Sora. Still no Sora. They were talking people have been calling out for Sora to be in Smash for a very long time. And where is he? But yet you give me Blockman and his stupid pixelated sword.
Okay. Minecraft is iconic, all right? Minecraft is iconic.
Kingdom Hearts is not iconic.
It's the same. It's on the same level as Kingdom Hearts, all right?
Exactly. So where is Sora?
All right. Well, while Kingdom Hearts 3 was taking 10 years to come out, Minecraft was there. Okay, Minecraft was there that whole time, the whole 10 years. All right.
You're right. All right, I'll give it to you. And apparently, they've been talking about bringing Steve into Smash for 5 years, which is a long time, really.
Wow, really?
So yeah. So I guess whatever. But all I'm saying is, if you're gonna give us Steve, give us Sora. Just give us Sora too. Thank you. That's all I want. Whatever. And no. And it's gonna be more than Steve though. It's gonna be Steve, Alex, the zombie, and the Enderman.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 characters.
Yeah, that's great. All those characters are great, especially the Enderman, because he's like Slender Man basically.
Yes, the Enderman. That's a cool character to bring in. Yes.
Yeah, he's just a dark, tall, creepy guy who just looks at you in the dark.
Yes, Jossie, we gotta play Minecraft soon. We gotta play.
I've been telling you that we should play Minecraft.
I know, but now I'm saying again. But now I'm saying again that we should play Minecraft. Anyway.
Okay.
Yes. So a couple weeks ago, we were talking about how we were responding, like how we were saying that we were looking for someone in the trans community to come on our show to talk about how they feel about J.K. Rowling and her repeated comments, like her transphobic comments, like against the trans community. We haven't heard back yet, so that's why we haven't done what could be a super insightful episode, because we are lacking the talent. People, if you're out there and you used to love Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling, and you are in the trans community, please reach out to us at blerdsnerds@gmail.com. We are interested in talking to you. So yeah. So I guess like some people who have upcoming projects with her, like WB Interactive had the Harry Potter game coming out for PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
People are questioning what their relationship is going to be moving forward, things like that. But this article is kind of counterintuitive, because they didn't say that they were going to stop working with her. They basically said that she is entitled to her own opinions, even though they are based in ignorance. I guess we will have to accept it. But the real question is, for all the Harry Potter fans out there, does this affect your love of Harry Potter? Or does it affect your current love for Harry Potter? Does it affect what you will be supporting Harry Potter in the future? Because, like, you know, that's kind of the thing. I don't know if I'm going to buy the new Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game just because, you know, even though the game has nothing, actually, I don't even really know if J.K. Rowling has anything to do with the game. She's just the creator of Harry Potter.
The thing with that too, I will add, Shannon, is that there was a decline on a comment about whether J.K. will receive royalties. So
Got it.
I don't know if a decline is a good thing or a bad thing, or just they couldn't answer because they don't have a decision made yet. But if that can help you sort of sway your answer, there you go. There's some more info for you.
Well, if she's not getting any royalties for the game, then yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I love Harry Potter. But if she is still receiving royalties for the game, then no, because, you know,
right,
whatever.
Right,
and she's rich enough. Whatever. I can pull. I don't have to support anything else Harry Potter ever again, and she'll still be living at the top. So
it's true. It's because, you know, royalties. But yeah, I think if they were to give royalties to her, it would say a lot about them as well. Because, yeah, she created it, but if she had nothing to do with the game, don't give her the royalties. But again, we don't know how all that works and law stuff and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, I just want to put out there again, if you're in the trans community and you were a fan of J.K. Rowling previously, or if you're still a fan of J.K. Rowling, I don't know. People have different perspectives. You know, reach out to us, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. We would love to talk to you on our show. Thank you.
Yes.
I said thank you, and Siri answered in my ear and said no problem. Siri, stop it.
Siri's like, I'll take credit. Yes. You're welcome.
I hate these headphones. Sometimes our Google Home talks to us when nobody talked to it.
Scary.
It happens quite a lot, actually.
I'm not wait, have you heard of like stuff that's happened, not specifically through like well, I wouldn't say they're not well known, but it's not Google or Apple or anything, but there have been stories in the news and some shows that have had people who have had like hackers talking to them and their children. Very creepy stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Very creepy stuff.
I've seen it. Yes, it is very creepy, and not surprising because any technology can be hacked. Jossie knows this as he's a coder now, right?
Yes, now I know. I now know this.
Technology can be hacked, and this is why I don't trust certain things. This is why I would never trust a self-driving car. And I know people are talking about automation like more and more now, and I'm just like, self-driving car, no. Completely automated plane, absolutely not. You know, there's just some things that I don't trust technology.
No.
Never for that one.
That just made me want to throw up. That gave me so much anxiety. It's not good for my health. I can't do it.
If that ever happens, in the future, if they ever completely like got rid of pilots and like completely did like self-flying planes, that will be the day when I just take a boat everywhere.
I'll
take 3 weeks of vacation so I can sail to Japan. However long that takes.
Oh my god, we'll be going back to the sailing days. I mean, I've always wanted to learn how to sail, but yeah, no. Will not be flying on a plane. That is not with a human being. Thank you.
You go to the cockpit and there's a robot. Is a robot there?
Oh, no, thank you.
There needs to be a human there to correct malfunctions, as machines do often malfunction, you know? That's so scary. Anyway, I don't even know how we got on this topic. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Siri saying thank you to you?
Oh, yeah, Siri, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Siri and Google Home just talking to me when I didn't ask it to talk. Anyway.
That would freak me out also. Yes, no, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we have a hard transition to the next topic. So The Witches, the first trailer and images were released.
Did you guys read The Witches as a kid?
I don't think so.
No. You didn't read any of Roald Dahl's books as a child?
I did. Isn't James and the Giant Peach, right?
Yeah, James and the Giant Peach,
Yeah,
Charlie and the
there we go.
Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
The Witches. I had all of his books growing up. Like I literally had all of them. I read all of his books. I loved
You
him.
would.
Very Shannon.
I loved him. And like so The Witches was actually one of my favorites, and it was a movie in like I forgot what year it came out, but it's a really old movie. I don't know if you saw the old movie. Did you see the old Witches? Anyway, The Witches is about a boy who lives with his grandma, and his grandma tells him about witches that exist in the world, and they basically eat children. Yeah.
It's a good story to tell your kid.
Huh?
I said that's a great story to tell your grandkid.
Right?
Well, no, because witches exist in the world, right? And the grandma, I guess, had an encounter with a witch as a child. So now, as an adult, she's like warning her grandson that you have to be careful around the witches. They all disguise as like human old ladies, and they're usually bald, or like they're usually wearing a wig because they're bald, and like basically all the signs. So what happens is they go away on vacation, and all of the witches in the town are having like an annual convention at the hotel.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. And the boy gets turned into a mouse. Like one of the witches, they turn him into a mouse. Yeah. So it's a really good movie. It's really cute. I actually watched it recently. I had no idea that they were remaking it. So I'm very interested to see the remake. And I think that Octavia Spencer is gonna be in it. And Anne Hathaway, Octavia Spencer, Stanley Tucci. I don't know who Stanley Tucci is, but Anne Hathaway, love her. She's gonna be playing the High Witch.
Okay.
So that's really cool. And Octavia, I don't know who Octavia Spencer's playing. I think she's just playing one of the witches, or is she playing the grandma? I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited.
I think she could play either, to be honest. And I would be fine with that.
Yeah. So that's gonna come out in 2021, and I'm excited.
Cool.
You guys should watch the old witches.
Yeah,
I will. I'll look it up. Can you send me a link or something?
I don't know where you can watch it, but I'll find out for you. I think I saw it on TV.
Was it on Disney or something? Probably was like on no, right?
Oh, you know what? I think it's on Netflix. I watched it on Netflix.
Okay, I'll go look for it.
Cool.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
Yes.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then also Spider-Man 3. So Jamie Foxx is Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I didn't watch any of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Because why would I do that? I've seen parts of them, but I've never watched a full one from start to end. Because why? Why did I want to do that? First of all, they weren't better than Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And they're definitely not better than Tom Holland's new Spider-Man. So now there's no need for me to go back and watch it ever.
All
so
right. Andrew Garfield did a great job, all right? I'll have you know.
But is he better than Tom Holland now?
That's debatable. But
no, it's not. That is not debatable. That's not debatable.
It's debatable.
He's not better than Tom Holland.
All right. He looks like Peter Parker, all right?
But
More
Tom Holland. What? What do you mean?
I feel like Andrew Garfield looks like a Peter Parker more so than Tom Holland.
Andrew Garfield looks like a 30-year-old man when he's supposed to be. Well, actually, that Spider-Man was in college, right? Anyway, Tom Holland is a very good Spider-Man. He's the correct age. He has a good sense of humor. He is the best Spider-Man. He is the best thing that we could have gotten for a Spider-Man franchise. Anyway, Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is going to be in Spider-Man 3 with Tom Holland. So does that mean that they're acknowledging the two universes together? Like, how is that going to work?
No, he's just going to be Electro again. I don't think he's going to be the
So are we just going to forget? Are we just going to forget that he was also Electro in a different Spider-Man universe?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay. They've like restarted Spider-Man so many times that wouldn't actually surprise me.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if we're just supposed to be forgetting. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I know some people didn't like Jamie Foxx as Electro, but you know, we give these white actors, you know, a million chances at the same role. Deadpool, you know.
Deadpool. Look how many white people we had to watch play Batman. Like
exactly, a million of them. So I'm not even mad at it. Let him do.
They could have cast a black Batman this time. That would have been amazing. Idris Elba as Bruce Wayne.
Whoa, that would be very hot. Sorry.
That would have been good. That would have been good.
Yeah.
But Idris Elba is already in. He's in the Marvel universe. He can't be in DC playing Batman. You know. But
Idris Elba can do what he wants. Okay.
I guess so. You're right. Oh, but look, in the article it says it's unclear whether Jamie Foxx's Electro will indeed be the same version as the one he played in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, or if it'll be a revamped version. So we don't know.
Interesting.
Yes. So look out for that whenever we see Spider-Man 3, which will probably be in 2022. Calling that now. I don't think it's going to come out anytime soon. But I'm looking forward to that movie because Spider-Man Far From Home left us on a very interesting cliffhanger that I'm excited to see where it picks up from that. Let's play some Among Us. Anyway, Mel, did you play any practice games before?
I did not know if you I didn't know if you actually wanted me to. I didn't touch it yet because I wanted to sort of be surprised by playing with.
Okay, so if you guys know, Among Us is so when do people, Jossie, do you know when people started playing this game?
Well, this game has been out, I think, for a while. But
when did it start becoming popular?
This last 2 weeks, in this last 2 weeks, it became really popular with memes and stuff. Like everybody's been making memes and streaming it. So
yeah, so this is like a very Among Us is like a very similar game. There was another game like this. It was called something, The Village, something that was popular on PC. I know this because somebody at my old job used to play it a lot. Yeah, but it's basically a similar game, only they put it in a different setting. But yeah, it's very cool. If you're a crewmate, then you're given these tasks that you have to complete in order to win the game. But if you're an imposter, your goal is to kill off everybody before they complete the tasks. So it's super fun. I only have fun playing this game when I am an imposter. I hate being a crew member. Being a crew member is boring. And then I guess if you're a crew member, you can either get killed by the imposter and then you're basically done with the game, even though you can still float around as a ghost, but that's not fun because you can't talk to anybody and you can't do anything when you're a ghost. Or you can find a dead body and then you can report it, and then an emergency meeting is called, and then everyone on the team kind of talks about who they think the imposter is, and then they vote to kick off a person. And if you could either kick off the imposter or you could guess wrong and kick off a regular person, and the imposter is still there. The game keeps going and going and going. It's so fun. Anyway, but we're gonna play a game for you live on the Blerdsnerds podcast.
This is fun though. Okay, now that I know what I'm doing, I kind of hope I get murder again. No mercy on either of you. You're dead. You and your dog. No, I want your dog to live. Does your dog die if you die? Oh my gosh.
I don't think he dies. I like to think that he just runs away. I don't know.
Okay, good. Okay.
I think I have another pet too. Let me see.
They have one little pet that's like a baby. I've been seeing.
Yes, I do have another pet. I have a hamster. Look, here's my.
Would anybody of our listeners be interested in playing this one day if we scheduled it for a half hour?
Probably. If we actually started the Discord like we were supposed to, then we could
play this. This is I'm gonna keep this. I want to keep playing. I want to get good at this.
Do you see my hamster pet? Isn't he cool?
Yeah.
All right, relax. Where's your pet? Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
So wait, can you see the cameras? Is that what people were doing before?
Yeah, you can. If you go to security, you can watch the camera.
I'm about to just start it because I don't see a temp first.
You can watch whoever murdered them.
You can just watch people in general, and then if you just happen to see, All
right, guys, let's see. All right, second game.
All right, so.
This is my favorite map, by the way. I hate the other maps.
You don't like the other maps?
No.
Too big?
Yeah.
Can I ask about these tasks? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes.
So one of my tasks is swipe card.
Oh. Hold on.
What is this?
The imposter is sabotaging. So you can sabotage too to kind of.
Oh, I did do that. I sabotaged. Didn't the lights go out or something?
Yeah, the lights.
Yeah. But this one, the reactor's having a meltdown, so you have to hurry up and fix it, or then we all lose.
Yeah, otherwise we die. Oh, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
We fixed the reactor.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Someone's gonna kill me. I don't like that this person's named Grim. I'm gonna say murderer.
It's a very sus name. Grim.
Admin swipe card. I don't know what this means. Hi, Shannon.
Oh yeah, when you get to the admin swipe card, when you go there, like you just have to it's like a little card. You gotta press like the wallet, and there's like a little card there that you have to swipe.
Oxygen's depleting.
Uh-oh. Come on, guys, hit those. Don't let them kill us like this. All right, there we go. We're good.
You're welcome. I think I did that. I don't know if I did actually. But I hit something and it stopped, so I'm gonna say I did it.
All right, I'm doing my task out here.
I don't know where. Oh.
Noodle, by the way, has left the game.
Screw you.
Oh, you can keep your. Okay, cool. Someone's following me. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh.
Did you die?
I died.
Wait. All right. Well, don't tell us who killed you. 'Cause that's cheating.
Oh, I know who did it.
What you do? Wait.
Yep. I know
Wait.
who did it.
Why does it show that 5 people are X'd out?
You killed 5 people.
They either left or they're dead.
Oh,
It was Orange, Jossie?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Boom. Voted for you, Orange.
I've
There's only
been
3 of us left.
I've been murdered. Can I vote also?
No, you can't vote. You're dead.
Oh.
I hope that Red voted for Orange and not for you, Jossie, because he's trying to turn it around on you.
I know, right? Ha
Up. All right. Bye, Orange.
The
Team has been won.
Yeah.
And the name was Grim. I told you.
Yeah, it was grim.
Destined for. I knew when they were following me around. There was like 2 times that Orange was like following me around completely, and I was like trying to run away. I was like, "Don't do it."
Yeah,
that was fun though.
From the scene of the crime.
Yeah. See, it's fun. I wish I would have been the imposter. It's fine. That's about it. There's not really a lot going on this week, guys. But we'll be back next week for your regularly scheduled programming. As always, I'm Shannon.
Jossie.
And I'm Mel.
Thanks for listening.
Laters.
Bye.